Oh man, that's tough. Bike blogger here. Topic of the day. Topic of the day. Stop signs. Stop signs. Why do I hate stop signs? Because it messes with my momentum on my single speed bike. But yeah, what's worse? Stop signs on a hill, at the top of the hill or the bottom of the hill? Look how that's here. U-turn. U-turn. Personally climbing a hill and then stopping at the top of the hill, that kind of annoys me. I'd say more than going down a hill and having to stop at a stop sign. I guess we can put it to the test though. I'm trying to think of an area where it's really, really annoying, where there's like a stop sign at the top of the hill or the bottom of a hill. Very often they're at the bottom of the hill, not at the top of the hill. So why would you have a stop sign at the top of the hill? Well, it's a blind spot sort of thing, basically where the hill is so steep that you can't see over the top of it. And maybe, you know, there's near a driveway or something. So that's why you'd have a stop sign at the top of the hill. And yes, it is very annoying. I'm trying to think. Let's make a left here. Whew. This is just kind of a flat road here. There's not really any need for a stop sign on this big road. But I'm thinking of Southwest Avenue where there's a stop sign. It's really annoying on the hill. Whew. Bump it. It's very cold outside. I got my big gloves right now. The big gloves. Big gloves. Way back into here. Often you'll find stop signs also in residential areas, so you come across a lot of stop signs where there's a lot of residences, a lot of driveways. Whew. A driveway is basically just a cross street, so you got a lot of cross traffic, so you got to be aware of that and slow down. Whew. Speed hump. Speed hump. Speed hump. So I'm going down a slight incline here, and there's a stop sign at the bottom. That doesn't really bother me. It's when I'm going up a hill, and maybe I'm like partially, you know, halfway up the hill, and then I have to stop. That's annoying. Let's slow down. So, yeah, I was talking Southwest Avenue. That's actually a little ways this way. So I guess I'll go toward that road. I'm trying to think of other areas where it's really annoying. Usually I don't complain so much about it, but you know, I guess we'll go this way toward the south. It's not a big issue around here because topographically, I'm kind of near the top of my area. In other words, it's only going downhill pretty much. I can climb up this way here. The gate is open, so I won't have to slam on my brakes going uphill at least. Up the hill. Up the hill. Alright. this road is really bumpy, so I apologize in advance. Whew. Doing the bike mounted camera today. Whew. Stop! Oh. Alright. Whew. Okie dokie. So yeah, I'm basically at the highest point in my immediate area around where I live. So there's not a lot of rolling hills here. But where you'll find a lot of stop signs are where a lot of hills are. In a more urban or more populated area. In a rural area, you may not find it so much. Alright. Let's go out this way. Whew. Aren't you gonna stop, bike blogger? Yes! Yes! Yes, we stop. Whew. I think I'll make a point of it too in this video. Complete stop at every stop sign. A complete absolute stop. Let's do that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bump. Whew. You can call me out on it in the comments too, going forward in the video if I don't make a complete stop. Whew. Oh, here's the first one. Yeah. That dog walker thought I was gonna roll through the stop sign, but I didn't do it. I'm not gonna die. Not gonna do it. The light just went green. And it just went red. Oh well. That was a very short light. Whew. Now we gotta wait for the light. So yeah, climbing a hill and then stopping on the top of the hill or near the top of the hill, that's even worse. Right before you reach the top and you're about to go down, you gotta stop. Annoying. I ride a single speed bike. You say like, hey, why don't you just, shift into a lower gear? Suck it up, I don't have a lower gear. I got my one gear, so why am I riding where there's hills? Because I like single speed bikes. Then you're just going in circles with your reasoning. Yeah, I just like single speed bikes and I'm gonna deal with it and I'm gonna complain about it because I can complain about it. Whew. So I might do a poll on this, I don't know. I noticed Google allows you to do polls again. Google keeps kind of changing things around. I got my bike wheel on the thing here to try to change the light. Got 10 more seconds, then we get to go. 10 more seconds. Woo-wee. All right. There we go. I think I waited almost longer than anybody else that was still at that intersection. It was like, all the people that were there in the past are long gone. I was the only one still living at that intersection. I was the longest resident there for a moment. Alright, so like I said, we're going downhill now. So it's real easy going downhill. It's just annoying to lose your speed and momentum when you're going downhill, having to stop at a stop sign. to sneak past this truck. Alrighty. Say I could tell you like, hey, bike blogger, why don't you just ride on bigger roads where there aren't any stop signs? And yes, you could do that. And it may be worth trying that out if you've never done that before. You may prefer it. I typically don't go on bigger roads because they're smelly, they're really windy, they're loud. Sometimes you don't have a choice though. Alright, so there's a whole bunch of stop signs along this road here. I'm gonna make a point about stopping at every one of the stop signs. Woo-wee. Gotta stay out of the door zone. Alrighty. I say stay out of the door zone, stay out of the gutter zone. So this is okay right here. No, see that SUV didn't even stop completely. See what I have to put up with? Oh. None of the motorists doing a complete stop. Oh. Funny thing is, they're not getting that far ahead of me though. Even though I'm riding a bike and doing complete stops here. You know, stopping and putting your foot down, that's really good practice if you ride clipless. I don't ride clipless anymore, at least not recently. So it's not really a problem, but having to constantly clip and unclip is annoying, but it's something you should learn how to do, and do really quickly too, because in case of an accident and whatnot. I guess I would say an avoidable accident, although most accidents are not avoidable. Unless you're thinking ahead of time, that is. Door. Alright, so here's one of those stop signs that's annoying. We're gonna stop. I think that was a complete stop. Let me know if you don't think that was a complete stop. I mean, I stopped, I put my foot down, but the camera might not have shown it like being still for a millisecond there, so that might not have been a complete stop, and I apologize for that. So yeah, we're heading to Southwest Avenue down here. And we're gonna climb the hill, and there's some stop signs on the hill, and it's very annoying. But that's what I'm thinking of. That's what makes me think of it, at least around here, when I'm trying to figure out where there's stop signs on a hill, going up and down a hill nearby where I live. That's the biggest hill with stop signs I can think of right now. I'll follow the Bobcat, looks like. Actually, you know what? We can make a left here. Working in front of the Boost Mobile. Boost Mobile. 15 seconds. Kind of gravelly here. It's a little dangerous. Let's make a right. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, 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 bump. There's actually no stop sign right here. Whee! Whee! Make a left here. Left. Make a left. At the stop sign. That's stop sign. There we go. Downhill. We're gonna go straight here. I'm just hitting all the stoplights, aren't I? I always stop at a stoplight, even if I'm yielding to make a turn, like a right turn. That's just always good practice to always do that. Could I thread myself between all these cars going by in front of me? I could be cocky enough to think that, but I'm not going to do it. There's a long line of cars coming from the other direction. Across the street there, see them? The road is wide enough I can move over. You just don't want to move over too much because you hit the glass and stuff in the gutter. Now I'm coming up on some cars, so I'm going to need to move over here. I'll look behind me. I'm going to maintain a straight line. And then I can move back over. So that was a complete stop, yeah. Oh, look at the train. There's a train up there. A big old train. Big old train. Yeah, there was a train derailment in Ohio. East Palestine, Ohio, I think. There's some toxic chemicals spilled. My heart goes out to that little rural community. I think it's between Cleveland and, maybe, was it Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? So there's a stop sign on a hill up here. Or it's a stoplight. tough. That is tough stopping right there. It's a steep enough hill as it is. I'm coming up on an entrance ramp to the freeway. Oh. Don't be surprised if someone tries to cut me off here. Whew. Clifton Heights, literally cliff heights. It's just bad both ways. Oh man. Whew. Alright, it's a little gravelly, so I sit my butt down. I don't want my bike slipping out from under me. Whew. So here's another stop sign on a hill. Whew. I mean, theoretically, I'm going so slow. You could suggest I don't even have to stop, but I'm supposed to stop, so we're there. Oh, street plates too. Woo! Hummer. That was a Hummer. Watch out for the door zone. Woo. All right, up the hill. 411 pain. 411 pain. All right, not so bad now. So made it to the top of the hill, and now it levels off. Woo. So yeah, I think this is Clifton Heights neighborhood of St. Louis, Missouri. City proper. Whew. Make a right here. Ooh-wee. I actually looked to buying a house around here several years ago. Let's go this way. See where this goes. I'm wondering if it's gonna link us back up to that big hill. We'll see. We'll see. Orange car on the left. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of an orange, kind of a brown. I don't know if that's the standard color for almost any car. You rarely see any orange colored cars, any purple colored cars. I think a deep violet colored car would be kind of cool. Alright, let's, yeah, we circled back. Let's make a left. I don't think this is a dead end. So let's go this way. I don't even know which way I'm heading right now. I think I'm heading northwest, maybe? Maybe? Alright, we'll make a left here. We're definitely going downhill. Alright. So that way says do not enter, dead end. Or, well, do not enter at least. So we'll have to make a right turn here. No stop sign. Just for those of you following at home, like, hey, you went through a stop sign. No stop sign back there. Actually, I don't think there was any stop sign back there either. Let's climb this hill. Kind of a narrow street. I feel like some of these streets never were this wide. They just widened them over the years to accommodate more cars. Alright. So we're at Clifton. Let's head this way. Out to the main drag. I think this is Arsenal. So we'll make a right onto Arsenal. Kind of circle back the way we came. Whew. Got to be very adamant about not getting closer than 3 feet from a car. Because those doors open, you get hit. You also want some wiggle room, you know, so you can, if you need to avoid a pothole or something, so think about it. So we're heading back to McCausland Avenue, or Road, or whatever it is. The line is broken to the left, so even though it's yellow, you are allowed to cross into past slower moving traffic. So they got plenty of space to go around me if they want to. And they shall. They shall. And there's a little bike lane right here. Crossing over Interstate 44. Whew. Oh, my nose. My nose is acting up. So we'll just keep going straight here. I could make a right here and go back to Southwest Avenue, but you saw that long line of cars. I'm gonna avoid that. Just keep going this way. You can see I'm kind of hugging the street more than the gutter. There's nowhere for me to go to the right. I'd run into a wall, so it makes no sense. Whew. I'm gonna move over one lane. from this angle I can get on the bike trail, so we'll go this way. Even though there's a green arrow going right. And straight on the other side of those rocks ahead is a bike trail, so that's where we're going. That was weird that Mazda SUV was being towed and it didn't have a license plate on the back. Not sure why that was. Long light. I just missed the light, so we'll watch the big trucks go by. That guy's got some decals on his SUV over there. So there's a bike trail back behind me, but I got to thinking, like, I've never been back here, so let's go take a look at this. I'm kind of wondering if you can sneak out through this street back here, back to the that other street southwest. Nah, looks like a dead end. It's a dead end. Go up this street. Oh, this street's not through either. A bunch of dead-end streets. You know what? I thought... Oh, this pothole. I thought there was a pedestrian access, though. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Look what we discovered. Little walkway here. Take the sidewalk for a second. I know I had seen those stairs somewhere before. I didn't know where they came from, so I discovered something new today. I must admit, I was feeling a little uneasy right back there. Wondering if the sidewalk was just gonna disappear into a big hole there. It's kind of a ditch down there. Gotta wait for some traffic. This is a big blind spot to my left. There we go. There we go. Up the hill. Up the hill. So now I just kind of go back the way I came. Except I'm going uphill more. So yeah. What do I hate more? Stop signs at the bottom of the hill? Or stop signs going uphill at the top of a hill or whatever? Going uphill, that's my least favorite. I don't like them at all, but really don't like them going uphill. Whew. I guess it does give you a chance to catch your breath and stuff, but still not very fun. Not very fun. All sorts of dust and dirt and stuff. There's been a lot of downtime on this video. I apologize. It's just kind of how it goes sometimes on my commutes. As well. Waiting for that burgundy red car to go by. I'll make a right here. See, now the other traffic's going. I could have just gotten behind the bus. So I can go up this hill to the left. I think there might be a stop sign at the top. Up. Up. Whew. So I'm wearing my Crocs right now because they're waterproof and also windproof, so they're nice and warm. But they don't quite fit my feet because usually I wear them with really big, thick socks, and I'm not doing that right now. Whew. All right, up the hill. Ah. Up the hill. All right. Whew. Oh yeah, I know where there's another stop sign at the top of a hill. It's right by Dale Avenue. Can't believe I forgot about that one. Because I remember a long time while ago, that I was riding an e-bike and I was going up the hill in the snow, and it was very helpful to have that motor because I could remain seated as I was going up the hill. And I could even kind of stop at the top of the hill, although it's not the safest thing to do when everything's all snowy and icy. Sometimes it's best to just kind of roll through, lest you lose more traction trying to stop. But that's why you just got to go real slow when it's hazardous conditions out. we'll go to that hill here too real quick. Actually, a hill coming up is annoying too. It's all really to slow people down in the residential areas is really what it's about. That's why I got so many stop signs. Whew. I think the stop signs make a difference, but people will still roll or even speed through stop signs, in my experience, so. It works for the honest people, but not everybody else. So here's a stop sign near the bottom of the hill. It's a little past the stop line there. Up the hill. Whew. Now this little stop sign doesn't bother me. It's the stop sign at the bottom of the hill is annoying, but it makes good sense because it's a busy road. Yeah, this is a steep hill here, and there's a stop sign at the bottom of the hill. That kind of makes sense to me. Even though it's a four-way stop, I think. All right. Whew. So now we're down kind of in a valley. We're gonna climb our way back up, and there's a stop sign on a hill up here, and that's real tough. For a single speed bike, it's annoying. Whew. But it's for your own safety. For your own safety. You almost have to go a little past the stop sign because it's really hard to stop on a steep hill with a bike. Whew. See, to really get momentum and get myself going, I have to be pretty much halfway out into the street, the cross street there. Whew. There's a little stop sign on this hill. This hill's not as bad though. This hill's not as steep. So it's not so bad this way. Whew. Highland Terrace. Woo! Back at the top of my little community. And stop. Well, that does it for me, guys and gals. That was the topic of the day. Stop signs. What do you hate more? At the bottom of a hill or near the top of a hill? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. BikeBlogger. Whew.